NXT deadline is coming up this week, but it looks like the deadline for a top NXT star's expiry date on the brand is also coming up. We all know that Bron Breakker should be the man to be promoted to the main roster, but according to WWE and Dave Meltzer, the man getting called up is none other than Tyler Bate. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Here to talk about some of that NXT. Here to talk about what should be Bron Breakker getting called up to the main roster, but for some reason, it's the little Diddy man from the UK. It's fucking Tyler Bate and his dwarfism legs and his boring trunks and the guy that's got no personality whatsoever. How can you have Bron Breakker, Tyler Bate stand next to each other and ask yourself who would be better on the main roster? Who could be a world champion? Who could headline a WrestleMania? And you come to the conclusion that the guy out of those two is Tyler Bate.
Shawn Michaels' wonky eye is working overtime, my friends, because I got half excited at the start of this video, and then you said Tyler Bate.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they said to Shawn Michaels, look at whoever you think's got potential. And maybe then Michaels looked at Bron Breakker, but the wonky eye just swayed off in a different direction and happened to make contact with Tyler Bate. Then all of a sudden they thought Tyler Bate was
the only explanation, because nothing else makes any sense, does it?
It's a wonky eye for Shawn Michaels, and it's a wonky decision from WWE. So we've got the Iron Survivor Challenge match coming up on WWE NXT Deadline this Saturday. The participants for the men's match include D-Jack, Trick Williams, Josh Briggs, Bron Breakker, and Tyler Bate. So for me, if Tyler Bate is getting called up, he's obviously not going to win this match. The winner of this match gets a title shot. It wouldn't make any sense giving this guy a title shot unless he's going to maybe cash in that title shot on a mid-level champion on Raw or SmackDown. I guess that's an option. But then for me, that kind of devalues NXT. You win a match for the NXT title shot, but then you trade it in for a shot at Gunther or a shot at whoever the United States champion is.
Logan Paul.
I don't know. I don't like that idea. Out of the 5 people in the match, I would probably give the win to D-Jack, because I think Bron Breakker should be, or Trick Williams. Doesn't really matter. Let's talk a little bit about Tyler Bate. So this is what Dave Meltzer had to say on FW Online, or F4W. Don't know what the 4 stands for. Do you know what the 4 stands for? F4?
No idea.
But anyway, he says, quote, there's been at least talk of Tyler Bate going to the main roster. His size isn't particularly right for that, but the size thing isn't a big deal now, with Vince McMahon out of the picture and Paul Levesque, Triple H, being more open-minded as to who can be a top star. End of quote. I don't give a shit if McMahon is out of the picture and Triple H's big fucking nose is up every vanilla midget's ass. You just look at Tyler Bate and you know this guy is not a top star. He doesn't look like a top star. Even if he was a foot taller and had muscles, he'd still look like an absolute fucking nerd. He just looks like a bum. He's just a boring guy in trunks. This is not a star, despite his lack of size. I don't care how big he was. He just looks like a guy that should be wrestling on the indies. I don't understand how Triple H, a guy that was known for like pretty much never leaving the gym. Triple H is probably the only guy close to McMahon that was like constantly working out. You look at Triple H, who had a better body than Triple H in the 2000s? Probably nobody. I would say nobody. Now you can argue Steiner and whatnot, but I'd say Steiner was taking a lot of enhancement and I'm not saying Triple H wasn't, but I would say no one spent more time in the gym than Triple H.
I'd say that's safe to say.
But it's just weird how now Triple H has become a guy that he doesn't care about any of that shit, and he is literally willing to put any toothpick, any flabby guy into big matches in big slots on the card.
What is the blatant disregard, though, for what made previous eras so good? Like, did they just forget about it? I mean, Triple H ran these eras as well. He was, main event in the Attitude and Ruthless Aggression. And hell, even in the PG era, main event in... What do these people just... Why do they disregard it, man?
I don't get it. It's like wrestling is entertainment. It's just like... It's a wrestling soap opera, but in the entertainment world, it's no different from movies. And when you looked at who was your action heroes in the movies in the 80s? It was your Stallones, it was your Schwarzeneggers, and what did they have in common? They were fucking big, ripped guys that looked like they could kill you. Tyler Bate doesn't look like that. Tyler Bate looks like... I mean, Tyler Bate, you could probably beat up in a one-on-one fight in the street.
Yeah.
I mean, I would...
I'd be disappointed if I lost.
I would fancy Seth Rollins' chances of beating up Tyler Bate, and that kind of tells it all.
50-50 chance of winning. Yeah, I mean, Tyler Bate, the guy's skinny, fat. He's actually in worse shape than Adam Cole. Bye-bye.
And if I just don't see Tyler Bate going to the main roster and doing anything. I don't see...
No, he should get released, realistically. I mean, Vince, there's a reason why Vince doesn't call people up like this. This fucking bum.
If Tyler Bate went to the main roster, it would be like 24/7 title gimmick.
He's been in the company for nearly 8 years and amounted to nothing. It's time to pull the plug and release these fucking jobbers.
Now, I believe in NXT UK, he had a big, massive feud with Gunther.
Oh.
Or Walter, as he was known back then. Walter. Could we see Tyler Bate versus Walter again in the near future? I don't know, but I think it's criminal. If Tyler Bate gets called up to the main roster before Braun Breaker, then I've lost all faith in WWE. Well, I've already lost faith in WWE. But if they call up Bate before Breaker, then, you know, Triple H, I think those steroids have went to his head. Anyway, guys, that's it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you like Tyler Bate? I don't expect anyone to comment yes. The guy sucks. So, yeah, let us know what you think down below. Fuck Tyler Bate. Braun Breaker should be the man going up. We'll catch you in the next one. Till then, though, peace.